Oh, unbelievable. See how the recent order by some northern governors are making the people face hardship and anguish even more than what it was. Hello, my wonderful people. We've seen governors of the northern states who are quite frustrated by the occurrence of blood spill, which has turned their state to a bloodbath. People dying every day, those who are being rooted by, kidnappers, bandits, or whatever you call them, Fulani headsmen, who were once cattle rearers but have found a lucrative business and all, making life very unbearable for the people. Those governors have gone ahead now and have said no more cattle in and out of the states, no more cattle in and out of the states, and nothing coming in, nothing going out, no more bicycles, tricycles, what we call keke and the rest, and this is really bringing a toll on the people. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details as suffering and anguish continues in the north. The governor of Zamfara, Kaduna, Niger, and Katsina, did you hear that? Zamfara, Kaduna, Niger, and Katsina, 4 states, issued directives last week placing a ban on the movement of cattle, sales of petrol in jerrycan, motorcycle transportation in some areas of the state suspended for weekly markets and the state. Although these actions are expected to correct some security challenges and banditry activities being faced by the residents of various states, in some ways, the directives can negatively affect the people who are living, doing business, and farming in the region. Today, we're looking at how these directives are already causing hardship and anguish on the people in the area. Since farmers depend on sales of their products to make ends meet, the ban on the weekly market could creating hardship for farmers to easily sell off their farm produce, which mostly are perishable. Since most of the crops are perishable in nature, it has to be disposed of as soon as possible. Nigerian markets do not have facilities for storing some of this product for a long time. Farmers now need to sell off their products at the cheapest price possible or get rotten and spoiled and wasted away. The ban on selling on petrol and jerrycan has also had another problem for the residents because those in the rural area who always buy extra fuel in jerrycans to keep for their motorcycle rather than traveling every time to the city to fuel the motorcycle cannot no longer do that, and this will now create traveling problem through motorcycles and only fuel, which will increase the price of this commodity. People moving from one place to the other, carrying of petrol only in the tank of your vehicle. The ban on motorcycle movement in some parts of the state will create much hardship for residents who are living very far and will have to trek a long distance where there are no taxis or vehicles to move people within those areas. This is a very trying time for the people of Niger, Katsina, Zamfara, as well as Kaduna. So, I mean, my people, it's a very difficult time, but if it will curb the problem, I think it is a good step in the right direction. But again, do you know that some of your governors are sponsoring these people? Just to let you know, some of your governors. For instance, Zamfara governor has just been exposed that himself and Buhari have been the ones sponsoring banditry in your states. Did you know about that? I guess the answer is no. But they have been sponsoring bandits in the states. So who exactly is deceiving who? They've been the ones sponsoring bandits in the states. Yet they are telling you that we were fighting it. What are you fighting? The very people you have employed that are now working in government offices, being paid at least 100,000 naira monthly, and yet still go back into the banditry activities. So what exactly are you fighting? So Nigerians, don't be deceived. We keep telling you again. They are the same people. Oh yes, they are the same people. All you see is not all there is. There is more to it. Nigerian government and all that is happening in Nigeria is a very, 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 very clear situation for you to understand that Nigerian government is really playing pranks with the people, having a portrait to them that they mean well for the people, but truly, really speaking, do they really mean well for the people, or there is more to this? These very bandits, when some of them were caught or initially repented, they said they came. Most of them are foreigners. In fact, I don't really think we have any indigenous, Fulanis in this country. Usman Danfodo in 1807 came into Nigeria from West Africa, wanting to conquer Nigeria but could not. So that's how he infiltrated into the place. It's not because he's from Nigeria originally. He started a war that he wants to, put his own mindset, ideology into the minds of the people, however way he wanted to do it, but could not succeed. You see? Aha. So that very kind of ideology and mindset is still very much with them. They still carry it even today, thinking that Nigeria somewhat somehow belongs to them. You see, and even their own brothers, some governors are saying yes, that Nigeria belongs to all the Fulanis in West Africa should actually come to Nigeria. This is why they cannot succeed. This is part of the reason why they cannot succeed. Because you cannot go to another person's farm and want to, you cannot go to another person's house and want to, import yourself on them. Even if you try, you cannot succeed. You may try, but you cannot succeed. So these are parts of the things happening, and these are some of the parts of the things going on. You see, these people, the way they go about things, the way they do things, and everything that is going on, it just shows us Nigerians that we have a long way to go, and we need to continue to start praying so that God will help us. Honestly, so that God will help us, because things that are happening, if we are willing to think about it, how are we going to help ourselves in the present predicament that we're experiencing? How are we going to help ourselves? Do this will mean well for us? Are there really clear cut direction on how to move this nation forward? Do we have such? So if we don't, how do we move forward? Unless God help us. So leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Please let it count. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.